requirement. Already nursing home workers had been required. Now this is extended to hospitals and home health care workers. An executive order coming from the president that will affect all executive branch federal workers and contractors to get vaccinated now. The Department of Labor, 100 and more workers, employers that have 100 or more have to give paid time off, give you the time to go get that shot. He also brought up boosters. There's been a lot of confusion in the country over boosters, the potential of that third shot to give you added immunity. He said he leaves this in the hands of the FDA and the CDC, but as soon as they make their decision, which is expected in short order in the coming weeks, he said, we've ordered the boosters. They are ready to go in this country. He talked about pandemic politics. He said if governors and local leaders continue to stand in the way in some parts of this country, I'll get them out of the way. Those were the words from President Biden. He also talked about doctors across this country, the frontline workers. And so let's bring in Dr. Jen Ashton, our chief medical editor. He said many times you are the front line. You are the last voice for many families to encourage them to actually get the shot, Jen. And that's what he's trying to do here. And you could hear the frustration from the president saying this is a pandemic of the unvaccinated, that nearly 80 million remain unvaccinated in this country, and that they are the ones putting their loved ones and communities at risk.
He did say that, David. He also said we're in a, quote, tough stretch here. I think that's an understatement, and actually went so far as to blame really the unvaccinated, saying they're, quote, blocking public health. Again, that strong emphasis to get people vaccinated. But we do have to remember that those vaccines are doing their job largely saving lives. There will still be those, quote unquote, breakthrough cases. And I would have liked to hear him mention that a little more.
Okay, Dr. Jen Ashton following this all with us. Dr. Jen, thank you. And as Jen mentioned, he said we are in a difficult stretch ahead. And in fact, these numbers we've been reporting, just as millions of school children head back to school across this country, at least 1 in 4 new cases of COVID now involve children. And the Delta variant now killing more than 1,000 Americans a day in this country. Our coverage will continue on ABC News Live, abcnews.com. And of course, I'll be back with the entire team for World News Tonight. We're going to return to local programming. And of course, for many